Who is this man? He may not look very big, but in the world of advertising, this man is a giant. Leo Burnett started his advertising agency in the 1930s during the Great Depression. With 3 employees and a passion to create advertising that was warm and honest, the agency grew over the next 70 years to a multi-billion-dollar creative powerhouse, with more than 90 offices in over 80 regions around the world. Leo Burnett created some of the most memorable promotions that have forever left their mark on consumers, all with a simple mission that Leo Burnett staffers still follow today: reach for the stars.
Leo, was an extremely passionate, tenacious creative, one of the best creatives of all time. And many of the core principles and core values that drove Leo Burnett back then still drive the company today.
What he really gave us, more so than an idea about how to advertise in 1930, were a set of standards, sets of simple beliefs. Things like striving to be the best in the world, bar none.
He always talked about reaching for the stars, that unattainable goal, and he talked about how for one moment maybe you'll just grasp that hot star for a second and you'll know that that's what you're aspiring to. And I think just setting the bar that high is something that is really relevant to this organization.
Advertising agencies like Leo Burnett and the advertisements and promotions they create are a part of what's called the promotion mix. Advertising, personal selling, public relations, and sales promotion are all tools used by marketers to promote the products and services they're selling. When all of these tools are combined into a unified promotional strategy, we refer to it as integrated marketing communications. There is no single strategy that works for everyone, so the key is to find the right combination of tools, strategy, and creative elements to get results. Ad agencies like Leo Burnett know that the communication channels to reach consumers are growing and getting more and more crowded every year.
What matters in communication is people and their behavior, and that's really the center of everything we do.
If people feel that they've been misinformed or lied to in any way, they're not going to come back.
We look at people and what makes people tick, what gets people excited, and how they behave in terms of engaging with products and engaging with media.
Where the real power and the value lies in brands is what can they provide to people.
Advertising can take on many forms, including retail, trade, business to business, institutional, product, advocacy, comparison, interactive, and online advertising.
A long-standing kind of traditional client of Hallmark, we recently did a program on Facebook for them where they tied in with Project Red, which was to help combat AIDS in Africa. And we created a virtual greeting card that you could sign online on Facebook and pass on to your friends, who could then sign and pass on to their friends. And it was tracking how far a card could go and how much good a card could do. And we've got millions of signatures on this Project Red Hallmark card that's been flying around Facebook. And every click is creating awareness about AIDS in Africa and giving them an opportunity to go ahead and contribute and purchase a Hallmark Project Red card to support combating AIDS in Africa. So there's a very traditional client like Hallmark where we're bringing them into the world of Facebook and trying to make cards more relevant to a younger audience.
Also, the places where advertising appears are just as diverse. Newspapers, television, radio, magazines, outdoor, direct mail, yellow pages, and internet are the areas where most advertising dollars are spent.
You have a message that's on an ad and you're just repeating it in the store, you're repeating it on a website, you're repeating it on a banner ad, and it's not really integrated as much as it's matching. And that's not leveraging the full power of integrated marketing. And really what you want to do is hit a core idea that's media agnostic, that isn't dependent on any contact point, but gets to the core of the behavior you're trying to elicit from your target and from your consumer. And once that idea is born, then you realize, okay, where and how can I interact with the people I need to interact with?
But there are still others. such as product placement in television shows and movies, infomercials, and interactive promotions on the web, which are all additional ways of promoting products and services. But advertising isn't the only way to promote products. Remember the promotion mix? There are 3 other elements that are just as important as advertising. Personal selling is the face-to-face presentation and promotion of goods and services. There's more to personal selling than just getting someone to buy something. It's also about helping the customer through the sales process, answer any questions they may have, as well as help them make the right choice depending on their needs and wants. Personal selling even complements e-commerce and internet shopping by offering a real live person to offer assistance, even though it's not actually face-to-face. Public relations is another part of the promotion mix. Public relations, or PR as it's often referred to, is the part of an organization that listens to the public and evaluates their attitudes, changes the policies and procedures that earn the public's trust and loyalty, and also informs the public about initiatives the company is working on in response to customers' concerns and opinions.
Public relations plays a critical role in helping us to strategically position ourselves to the media. I consider public relations in what we do as absolutely critical to the marketing of a company.
Publicity is the talking arm of PR. Publicity is any information about an individual, product, or organization that's communicated to the public through media that's not paid for. In other words, anytime you read about a company or product in a newspaper, magazine, or internet blog, that's publicity. Companies submit press releases to many different media channels in hopes that they will publish an article, story, or newscast about them for free. Most consumers think that what they read or hear on the news is more trustworthy and believable than advertisements. So publicity is not only important, but also very powerful. The last part of the promotion mix is sales promotion, which is defined as promotions that stimulate consumer purchasing by means of short-term activities, such as displays, trade shows, event sponsorships, catalogs, and contests, to name a few. Plus, more of it is moving online as consumers are spending more and more time online. Sales promotions supplement personal selling, advertising, and PR by creating enthusiasm for the overall promotional program. One popular sales promotion tool is sampling. You know, letting consumers actually have a small sample of the product for free.
Word of mouth is really not as much an end goal as a result of connecting with people. When you do something that resonates with people, people talk about it.
Did you know word of mouth is also part of sales promotion? Word of mouth is probably one of the most powerful promotional tools. Even though marketers cannot completely control word of mouth, they can often influence it. Any tool in the promotion mix that encourages people to talk favorably about an organization, such as funny commercials, clever signs, or exciting events, contributes to favorable word of mouth.
Now would be a good time to have accident forgiveness. Are you in good hands?
Where to go?
51 next, please.
What?
Oh, they got a 51 next, please.
English. Got it.
51.
That's 3, Ozzy.
Ozzy.
How does that make you feel?
What is it, bollocks?
What? That's disturbing.
the smart agencies are always looking at how can we continue to roll out learning. We're always learning. Every stage of the program we're getting feedback. This was working, this wasn't working. How could we optimize it? So creatively we're looking to optimize and kind of refine the work as we move forward, either within a program or across time with clients.
So now that we've learned about the 4 parts of the promotion mix, the real challenge is putting it all together in a way that produces results. That's not only the challenge, but the single common differentiating factor between marketers and advertising agencies like Leo Burnett that are successful and those that are not.
So we understand behavior, we understand the role a brand plays in someone's life, and we ultimately seek to find that purpose. So what is the true purpose of a brand in someone's life? And once we understand that human purpose, it allows us to create more insightful communications, such as advertising, that really bring that purpose to life and ultimately connect with people.
I always encourage people to remember that people are people, and you still need a human insight. You still need to be able to resonate with people, connect with people, give them value, a relevant message, and that's as true in B2C marketing as it is in B2B marketing. It's just a different hat, you know. They're the same people who go home and go to McDonald's and buy Coke and use Procter & Gamble products as consumers who are making decisions about their businesses, and that needs to be remembered. And I think the best B2B marketing employs some of the techniques and tactics of B2C marketing.
We believe that creativity is really what has the power to transform human behavior. So what that means is we put a great deal of effort and emphasis on the understanding of human behavior and on insights that transform human behavior. We take that kind of understanding and we apply our creativity against that. Really, great creativity is a logical outcome of brilliant, insightful thinking, bringing it to life with a little bit of a leap of faith, a little bit of magic that makes it stand out from anything that anybody's ever seen before.